Alright everybody, what's up? It's Gorton here, back again with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic modded. Mods down in description. I really do hope you've enjoyed this series. I know I'm not getting very many views yet, but I'm still kind of just starting. Where we last left off, we were in the Shadowlands for a little bit. We killed some Mandalorians. We came back up to go to Eli and stop his catastrophe. Alright, Bastila wants to talk, so let's talk to her.
How can I help?
Why did the Council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force will be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake.
No, it is.
Try to stay focused.
Our grandchildren.
I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction? I knew you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just
You did.
an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
I just don't trust the Council and their
I
motives.
admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Yeah. Lighten up, I'm only joking.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Complain all you want, but I know you love it.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
Bastila. What a delightful person you are. When you're... Excuse me, I know it's been a very long time, dear, but aren't you Bastila? Helena's little girl? Yes, it is you. I can see it in the eyes. My, how you've grown.
I take it that you know my mother?
Yes, I worked for your father in an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask if your mother's condition has improved any since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I just thought I assumed that she had found you when I talked to her last. She was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Your mother is very ill, so she told me she didn't say anything about your father. However, I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
I saw her on Tatooine. She said she'd been there for a while. Maybe she's still there.
Thank you for informing me. I really must be going now. It seems my mother's been looking for me. Strange. Should we get the opportunity, could we look for her on Tatooine?
Certainly, if you think it's important.
It's important enough that my mother was attempting to seek me out. Perhaps it has something to do with my father. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Alright. Okay, now this is the same woman that came to us with missions problems. So, I'm pretty sure Lena, her mission, was supposed to be met on Tatooine. But I could be wrong. It could be any planet. I just, maybe it's always been Tatooine for me. Honestly, that's why I went to Tatooine first, as I was trying to meet Lena. Just walking down, trying to get to the bridge. No, not the bridge. I'm on the bridge. Trying to get to the walkway. It's down this way. Okay, hold on. Chieftain in need. Jolee been to help pass. Okay, Wookiee lost. You have found the corpse of a Wookiee called Roar. Shadowlands, a datapad revealing that he dealt with slavers was on the body, as well as a bowcaster bolt casing that would probably belong to whoever killed him. But who do I need to talk to for that? Always use the extra XP. Wrong one. This is a very strong ability. But I still favor lightning. It's not wrong for a Jedi to use lightning. Plo Koon has his own form of lightning called Force Judgment. And the only difference is it's yellow. And in the books, Han and Leia's son Jason use an Emerald Force Lightning. And Jaina was seen to be using Black Force Lightning at one point, which is also known to be the strongest variant of Force Lightning. Only a Skywalker can produce Black Force Lightning, is what I've read. Speaking of books, the best series of Star Wars books is the New Jedi Order series. About 20 books in total. Definitely worth a read. I actually highly recommend that people read it. Just start with Vector Prime and you'll keep going from there, trust me. And if you do read it, let me know how you thought of Star by Star. The real tearjerker. I mean, so is Vector Prime. Beginning of Vector Prime. Or maybe the middle. Got some real sad stuff going on in there. I will not spoil it, though. I know they're old, but, you know, a lot of the people that are new to Star Wars or have only been watching and reading what Disney come up with, they don't know some of the older stuff. So I think I really recommend reading some of the older Star Wars materials. They are amazing. Now, I don't hate what Disney's done. I mean, Rogue One was good. Solo was good. Mandalorian. I'm not a fan of 7, 8, and 9, but that's just me, personally. But everything else they've been coming out with has been pretty decent. Solo, they did a few things that they could have done a little bit better. Like, Han Solo was not named Solo just because no, that's just not how it worked. So, you know, his last name actually meant something in the lore originally, so I would love it if that came back. Oh, I wasted that. My team really is doing everything in their power to drain their force ability. So, default.
What?
Jolee. Sheesh, man.
Yes?
That shouldn't have happened. I still got it.
There, take that. The Force fights with me!
Alright. We've gone past Freyyr and haven't even noticed it. The swoop bikes are over there. I wanna... Yeah, let's head over to Freyyr. Come on, Tax. Cool it. There he is. But we're gonna clear this out first. That isn't what I wanted.
Yes?
Yes?
More of you Zerka core rats? Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
Oh, he has had a tough time.
Well, this may prove... Toxins.
Okay, I was not paying attention there. Bastila.
I'm here.
Jolee. I think you... Yes, you got it.
Yes?
There.
I am beaten. Take my head, Zerka filth. You won't get another chance. So says Freyyr of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zaalbar and Chundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name is Gorton. I came to Kashyyyk with Zaalbar. To my shame, Zaalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows me because of a life debt. Does he then? He sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zaalbar would not have been exiled. Go over exactly what happened with Zaalbar. Those tacks are getting on my nerves. Zaalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with Zerka. Chundar would blame disappearances of danger on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zaalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad. Shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. So Zaalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then, Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands. But even there, they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freyyr?
Yes, I think I do. I am sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I have offered my trust, or accepted that of someone else. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, Gorton. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way. I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they have been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies. But if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There is a legend of a great warrior from old times. Baka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old wook, and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage, and it has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where might I find it? That is the problem. It was the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in a ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothwar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because he had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain. With Chandar, if the blade could be found, Gorton, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Describe the creature. Where can I find him? Many have tried to hunt this beast, but only a few who have seen it have lived to tell the tale, and none have ever managed to kill the creature. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature. Proud and boastful young man like many before him. He did not return. The beast is cunning. It will not appear if there is an overwhelming number of waiting to slay it. But if you gather in small numbers, we know how to lure it out. Fresh blood will draw it out before Chandar's rule, put an end to the ritual. Fresh kills were often left as offerings in the south of this area. I will try to find it. Can you give me any direction? There's a place of the ritual south of here. The great beast is to be lured out of hiding. It must be done there, using the old ways. You have already collected the body of a Viper Kinrath. Such bait would be tempting for the creature. Find a way to display it. I will stay here and try to think of a way of what I will say to Zaalbar. I have wronged him. I hope he can forgive me. I will be here. Please, Gorton, find the blade of Baka's sword. I must make things right. Yes. Do not worry. I will find Baka's sword. Okay. Is it over here or is it over there? South. I'm gonna try over here first. I need to get away from these tacks. They're so loud. Obnoxiously so. I have a mod to make them not as annoying, but it's not working. Ah! And the Wookiee. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory. If you are fearsome and brave, feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Place of great ritual importance. Alright. We shall battle this creature. The only movement is wrestling from off in the distance. The Tarentek. The Tarentatek. I personally don't think horror will work on this. So, hold on. Bastila, I want you to get him in a stasis. Please work. I'll try force choking him. And force heat. And then I'll move in. Bastila? No, I did not say move in. Force suppression. And then try stasis. Suppression, then stasis, then attack. Jolee. Stasis. Force Scorch. Overload.
I'm here.
Alright, that worked.
There.
Okay, I knew that wouldn't work, but... Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury. You remove the blade from the corpse. It must be the one that Freyyr spoke of. The lost portion of Baka's sword, a powerful symbol of his people. Nice. Circlet of Suresh, Gunhan's journal. Gunhan's journal. Let's find that. I don't... Restricted to light side, not usable by Wookiees. The wealthy Suresh family on Terrace were once known as much for their arrogance and cruelty as a family as for their vast riches and political power, but over the last century, many of the family have shown a strong affinity to the Force and been taken in by the Jedi for training. Foremost upon these was Gunhan Suresh, heir to the family fortune. To celebrate Gunhan's acceptance into the Order, his father commissioned a crafting of a powerful headband. The Circlet of Suresh. To prevent this spectacular gift from leading his son down the path of arrogance and pride, an all too real possibility given the Suresh family history, the circlet was fashioned so that only one who is a true servant of the light can use it. The circlet was Gunhan's possession when he disappeared shortly after the time of the Great Hunt. Okay. This datapad was recovered from the remains of the Tech on Kashyyyk and must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to be the personal journal of Gunhan Suresh. The last entry explains what he was doing on Kashyyyk. Durin and Sheila have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me, of being the one on the dark side, dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Tech wherever I find them. I have heard rumors such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands on Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Sheila with me to defeat these creatures. Well, you did. Am I able to wear it? What does it do? Wisdom 5. Not usable by Wookiees. But what does it do for me? Just wisdom? I'm not really... Cancel. I will give it to Bastila, though. Maybe? Maybe Jolee. Hold up. There we go. I think Jolee would do... Nope. He is not able to. Alright, Bastila. Alright, let's get back to Freyyr and... give him the blade. Was it this way? I don't remember. I'll just follow the path, see where I go. Yeah, there he is. Freyyr, my friend. You are injured. I greet you again, Gorton. I am humble, hoping you have found the blade of Baka's sword. Imagine Chieftain Freyyr, humbled. Please tell me, you have made progress? Having the blade will gain me a valuable support. I have found the blade of Baka's sword. You have? Please let me see it, I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure it is the one. It is. It may not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it to be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that this was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You will have led me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the paths as soon as possible. As soon as you can, Gorton. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. Good. I don't like Wookiees being slaves. Yay! I leveled up. That's where I was going wrong. Pause. I need this power. That's important to me. What is this one? Horror? Ooh, insanity. That is awesome. And... let's see. I'm gonna get Force Aura. Now, I believe... okay. See, down here, so we'll have to... we'll take a left at the next junction. The search for the star map is of utmost importance. We will find it. Have no fear. And found it we have. Woo!
Didn't work.
Okay, so what I'll do is... that adds stimulations. Try that. Well. I'm gonna keep this one though. It looks cooler than the last one I had on too.
Life form detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek. But good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
So the map is as old as this installation?
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zaalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zaalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
I trust Zaalbar. I would say nothing.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zaalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
The choice is mine. I refuse to alter it.
You cannot refuse. Evaluation must continue. You must match the pattern in memory. Your memory. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the
I already
enemy
knew the
to their
answer to that one,
vault
so.
codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react? No, you cannot hide behind their greater morality. This is a single attack. The enemy does not intend a sustained conflict. There is no war to end. You must choose the outcome based only on its immediate... But if nothing happens, your people will have no need of heroes. No, they do not see a threat. You have coddled them. Your empire will be brought down by introspection. You have failed to match the pattern in memory. Access denied.
Okay.
This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Bring it on. Did not say attack.
Yes?
Not this again!
The Force fights with me!
Ooh, that was a close one, Bastila.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
What did your scan during the battle reveal?
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Right.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. Interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Yep, we should. I just wanted to click it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for today. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, everybody.